Welcome back to Torque Talk, the place where passion meets performance and every car tells a story. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss a deep dive into the cars that matter. Today, we're exploring a vehicle that has consistently punched above its weight class, a compact SUV that blends driving dynamics, style, and premium features like few others can. This is our full review of the 2025 Mazda CX-5. And believe me, it's got a lot more going for it than you might expect. Let's dive right in. The Mazda CX-5 has always stood out in a crowded segment dominated by practicality-focused players. For 2025, Mazda continues to refine what was already one of the best driving compact SUVs on the market. This isn't a full redesign year, but it brings enhancements that show Mazda is listening closely to what drivers want: a blend of elegance, athleticism, and smart technology. At first glance, the 2025 CX-5 doesn't scream for attention, but that's exactly what makes it so sophisticated. The design is clean, smooth, and mature. Mazda's Kodo design language, which translates to soul of motion, is fully realized here. It's about simple curves, flowing lines, and proportion over flash. The front grille is now slightly wider and more three-dimensional, with a new mesh pattern that adds depth. Slimmer LED headlights flank the grille and come standard even on the base trim. Mazda has also added a couple of new color options this year, including zircon sand and a deeper shade of red that just pops in sunlight. The 2025 CX-5 continues to ride on the same platform, but refinements have been made to the chassis and suspension tuning. Mazda's goal is always to provide what they call Jinba Itai, a feeling of oneness between car and driver. And that philosophy is very much alive here. Whether you're navigating twisty back roads or cruising down the highway, the CX-5 feels planted, responsive, and composed. It's still the driver's choice in this segment, hands down. Under the hood, Mazda gives buyers two engine options. The standard 2.5-liter naturally aspirated four-cylinder produces 187 horsepower and 186 pound-feet of torque. It's paired to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and while it's not the quickest SUV out there, it gets the job done with smooth, linear power delivery. But if you want more punch, and let's be honest, you do, there's the turbocharged 2.5-liter engine available on higher trims. That one cranks out up to 256 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque when using premium fuel. It transforms the CX-5 into a genuinely quick little SUV, especially for something in this class. And here's the best part: Mazda has made all-wheel drive standard across the lineup. That's a huge win for anyone who lives in an area with snow, rain, or just values that extra bit of grip and confidence. Plus, the iActive AWD system is smart. It's constantly monitoring road conditions and adjusting power distribution to maximize traction without sacrificing fuel efficiency. Speaking of which, fuel economy is respectable. The base engine returns around 26 mpg combined, while the turbo drops slightly to about 24 mpg combined. Not segment leading, but definitely fair given the performance and all-wheel drive. Inside, the 2025 Mazda CX-5 continues to impress with a cabin that feels more luxury than mainstream. If you blindfolded someone and sat them inside, they might think they were in a luxury European SUV. The materials are top-notch: soft-touch plastics, stitched leather, real wood or metallic trim depending on the model. It's a quiet, refined space that genuinely feels like a step above the competition. Front seats are supportive and comfortable, with plenty of adjustment. Higher trims come with heated and ventilated seats, a heated steering wheel, and even heated rear seats, features you don't always find in this class. Rear seat space is decent, though not best in class. Adults will be fine back there for most trips, and the reclining seatbacks help with long-haul comfort. Cargo space is adequate, with about 30 cubic feet behind the rear seats and up to 59 cubic feet with the seats folded. Again, not segment leading, but usable and well-shaped. A power liftgate is available and standard on most trims. Mazda's infotainment system continues to be a bit polarizing. The 10.25-inch display looks sharp, but it's controlled primarily through a rotary dial rather than a touchscreen, which can feel old school to some. However, the system is intuitive once you get used to it. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth, navigation, and even has available Bose premium audio that delivers excellent sound quality. New for 2025, Mazda has updated the voice recognition software and made improvements to responsiveness across the interface. It's not flashy, but it's clean, modern, and most importantly, reliable. In terms of safety, the CX-5 remains one of the safest compact SUVs on the road. It comes standard with a full suite of iActiveSense safety features, including adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection. Higher trims add features like a surround view camera and front and rear parking sensors. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety has consistently given the CX-5 top marks, including the coveted Top Safety Pick Plus award. That's peace of mind for families, commuters, and anyone who values safety. Trim levels for the 2025 CX-5 are straightforward, with a few well-equipped options rather than a confusing mess of packages. You've got the base 2.5S, followed by the Select, Preferred, Premium, and Premium Plus trims. The turbo models start at the 2.5 turbo and go up to the Turbo Signature, which is the most luxurious version with every bell and whistle you can imagine, Nappa leather, real wood trim, ambient lighting, and more. Pricing remains competitive. The base CX-5 starts around $30,000, while a fully loaded Turbo Signature will run you closer to $41,000. For what you're getting in terms of design, quality, and driving experience, the value is strong across the board. So, who is the 2025 Mazda CX-5 for? If you're someone who enjoys driving and appreciates thoughtful design and high-end materials, but doesn't want to pay luxury brand prices, the CX-5 is tailor-made for you. It's not the biggest, fastest, or most tech-heavy SUV in its class, but it's the most balanced. It delivers on the things that matter most: how it drives, how it feels, and how it looks. Mazda is carving out a niche for itself as a premium alternative to the mainstream without fully crossing into luxury territory, and the CX-5 is perhaps the clearest example of that philosophy. It's mature, elegant, and engaging in a way that few compact SUVs are. Sure, there are some drawbacks. The rear seat and cargo space aren't best in class. The infotainment system, while improved, still takes some adjustment if you're used to touchscreens. And fuel economy is only average. But those are small trade-offs in the grand scheme of things. If you're cross-shopping with vehicles like the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, Hyundai Tucson, or Subaru Forester, the CX-5 brings a different flavor. It's less about utility and more about experience. It wants you to enjoy the drive, not just get from point A to point B. And in a segment that often prioritizes function over feeling, that's a refreshing change of pace. Let's talk reliability. Mazda has built a solid reputation over the years, and the CX-5 benefits from that. It consistently ranks well in consumer satisfaction and reliability studies. Routine maintenance is straightforward, and parts are generally affordable compared to luxury brands. Insurance costs are also quite reasonable, and the CX-5 holds its resale value well, especially in turbocharged and higher trims. It's the kind of SUV you can own for years without feeling the itch to upgrade every couple of seasons. In terms of future direction, Mazda is moving toward a more electrified lineup, and while the CX-5 remains a traditional gas-powered SUV for now, we may see hybrid or plug-in options in the future. For 2025 though, it's all about refinement and evolution, not revolution. To wrap it all up, the 2025 Mazda CX-5 continues to prove that you don't need to spend a fortune to get an SUV that looks and feels premium. With its engaging driving dynamics, beautiful interior, and standard all-wheel drive, it offers a complete package for anyone who values more than just the basics. Mazda has done what it does best, taken a good thing and made it better, with smart updates that enhance the experience without overcomplicating it. Whether you're a solo commuter, a couple with a taste for the finer things, or a small family looking for something stylish yet practical, the CX-5 should absolutely be on your radar. That's all for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more detailed reviews like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What do you think of the 2025 CX-5? Would you choose it over the RAV4, CR-V, or Tucson? Let us know, we love hearing from you. Thanks for watching Torque Talk, where every car has a story, and we're here to tell it. Until next time, drive safe and take care.